Welcome back, everybody.
Morning, everybody.
Joe here.
Kevin.
Hope you guys have had a great Wednesday or having a great Wednesday. We have 2 episodes left of season 3 of The Americans.
Yep, just trying to wrap it up here.
Yeah. We're at a really interesting spot. They dropped the Paige revelation 2 episodes ago, which I think was an interesting choice, right? I mean, I definitely think they're planning something in the last 2 episodes then revolving around that.
Yeah, at some point we got to know where Paige's mind is.
Yeah.
As far as what new reality is she going to live with?
Yeah.
Is she going to accept her parents for who they are and just kind of roll with it and learn to be okay with it? Or is she going to be adversarial towards them? Which is also possible. Is she going to try? I mean, because she's active in her church now. Is she literally going to be interested in trying to convert them to being Americans, to being loyal Americans?
She could have her own game she's playing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's a number of ways we can go with Paige. Is she going to try to get the church involved in, like, you guys should start coming to church to learn how to be better people? It kind of depends. A lot depends on where Paige's head is as far as who her parents are, and we don't know where that is yet, and she doesn't either. She's still processing it.
Absolutely. She's showing some interest, obviously. I mean, she asked them, she's like, what are your real names? And
right, yeah.
Speak Russian. So, yeah, I want to see that unfold some more, obviously. And then on the back burner, we still have the fact that Stan is trying to convince his agency, the woman he's protecting, is a spy, when she really is a spy, but
she
he doesn't know that.
Yeah, they're about to find out. Oleg is going to be the one to find it out because the information is going to be coming through their office.
It's a crazy dynamic.
It is.
Very wild.
Yeah, they're going to try to rescue Nina, who might rescue herself before that happens anyway.
And on top of all that, Stan juggling that, he's also got the Martha situation. Right. He is the only person that I think is suspicious of Martha. Right. And she's still, ride or die for Clark. Lying her way through it.
There's a 0% chance after the next 3 seasons that this all works out for her, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how long until this blows up, till she becomes either in the custody of the FBI or becomes too big of a liability that Philip has to do something.
Yeah.
But regardless, things are not going to go well for Martha because she had the moment where she found out that Clark was not who he said he was, that they were spying nefariously on the FBI office, and she made the conscious decision to keep helping him out, right? Yeah. To keep feeding him information, despite the fact that she knows he's not who he says he is, but doesn't care, and she doesn't know the actual truth. She doesn't know who she's spying for, but she's doing it anyway.
She's a little off her rocker there, I feel like.
Well, she's definitely. I mean, not off her rocker. She's in love with her husband.
She is, but like, I feel like if that's just such a big revelation to be like, oh my god, your whole identity is a lie.
Sure.
Maybe I guess she feels like she knows him.
Right. Yeah. I mean, she's in love with him. Like, they're married. It's
they are married. They are married.
It's serious. If you find out your spouse lied to you about some things, but they still love you,
people react to that.
Yeah. You might be like, okay, your spouse says I have a secret identity, and I'm not. My backstory is not who I said it is. That's all I'm going to say about it. You might roll with it. I don't want to get a divorce over it. I don't want you going to prison over it.
Yeah.
And she doesn't want to know the truth.
When did we get introduced to her gun? Was that the end of season 2?
Either end of season 2 or beginning of this season, but it's been a while. That gun is there, and it's going to be important.
You think we're going to see it this season? I think they're saving that for down the road.
It might be down the road. At some point, Chekhov's gun is going to be important in the right there in the kitchen.
I agree. I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen it already.
We play the long game on this show.
They're shifting. They do. They're shifting gears in her character. I can easily see her sticking around for season 4 now.
Oh, I do too. I don't think I thought she was almost
thinking she's gone.
Yeah,
keep thinking Martha's gone.
Well, it did, and as we said before, it felt for so long like her story wasn't going anywhere.
It wasn't,
other than her just being like, Clark, move in. Clark, spend more time with me. Clark, let's get a kid with me. Yeah, it was all about her trying to be more domestic with him and trying to get him to do things he clearly couldn't do logistically. As far as the commitment. But it's just so repetitive. But now we're in the new area with her that it's like, okay, I can see this going on for a while now.
I wonder if she's going to continue to spy for him.
I don't think there's any reason she wouldn't.
I want to see some of that. I really do. I want to see Martha go on some missions, or not like her put a disguise on. I'm just saying, I want to see her plant more bugs. Get more information.
I think
more tense moments with Martha.
I don't know. I think the bug planning thing might be largely dead simply because it's probably something they're checking for.
As an example, Like,
Right,
just to have her go get some more intel.
I feel like
I want to see more tense scenes like that.
I feel like if a guy gets caught cheating on his wife and she stays with him, she's going to be watching him a lot more closely.
Sure. But how else is she going to get intel now? That's the real question. That's what I really want to see.
Well, all she's doing so far is feeding him like, here's the scuttlebutt around the office. Here's who came in to talk to Gad. You know, so I mean that's helpful. It's obviously not as helpful as the bug,
sure.
But I think reasonably their bugging days are probably done, at least with her. Because it's like
they bugged the male robot,
right, which is a lot easier than
they've got that covered,
right.
But what's her use going to be going forward? That's what I want to see.
We'll see. All right, we're going to get going here.
Yes. If you guys are watching this on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel. If you'd mind hitting the like button for us, leave us a comment down below, and please, 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 the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we have coming your way.
If you'd like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we've watched or watching, please check out the link in the description below our Patreon page. On all shows, including The Americans, we're at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon of where we're on YouTube. So if you get done watching this on YouTube and want to keep going, you'll do it there. You will need to sync and watch along on your own FX or whatever you're watching, your Hulu. You only see and hear us for copyright purposes. Yes. We're also watching 30 Rock, currently it's Patreon exclusive, and we just started Arrested Development, coming to YouTube soon.
It was hilarious.
How can I believe anything you say?
You really can't.
10 days ago, the CIA asked us to give them the names of the Mujahideen commanders with the best language skills. They're flying 3 of them here on the 18th.
Think they're going to try to kill them while they're there?
I mean, most likely.
I mean, it's who they're at war with.
Yeah. Or get intel.
Right.
Yeah.
That's clearly what they're doing here in disguise.
This is the hotel she was meeting with the hotel man. I forget his name. He can rock a mustache.
It's weird how much the hair and facial hair really does change what he looks like.
It's a good bit. I mean, even her too. Like, she looks like a completely different person. Shout to the person who makes the wigs for the show.
I bet the costume has a ball with this show.
Yeah.
Makeup.
Yeah, I'm trying to get through to housekeeping.
This is housekeeping?
I need more pillows in room 629.
Found the room.
Yep. I want the extended cut where she's just for 10 minutes.
Right.
Hello?
Hey, Dad.
Hey.
They're just like, so where have you been?
Yeah. Who'd you kill tonight, Dad?
Where's your sister?
She left a note in the kitchen.
I'm moving to Canada.
Guest speaker at the church. She's staying the night at Pastor Tim's afterwards.
Yeah, I think she's going to leverage. Let me do what I want.
I mean, she doesn't want to be around him right now. No. I get it.
We should go over there.
I'll go.
No, we should both go. We don't know what we're dealing with.
I don't know if they have to kill the pastor.
I love that there's like game for it. Like, yeah, it's his time.
I'm hoping when the show is over, I know this sounds weird, I hope that all 4 of them don't go off to a happy ending completely, because I feel like they have done horrible things, and I think there should be some consequences for that. I don't know what.
Yeah, at this point, it's not earned.
No, right.
Well, we don't know if there'll be consequences in season 4, season 5, but by 6,
there
if they
should
just got
be.
the hook, it's like, it's not earned.
It's like, I keep thinking about that old woman in the robot factory that they killed.
That was awful.
I was like, you can't get away with that.
Or the kids
satisfyingly. Yeah,
shot a
exactly.
kid in the face. Like, that's awful.
There's got to be some type
Or
of
the random
consequences
guy
for them.
who was working on his car.
Yeah.
And she just casually, boom.
Just so she have his job.
Yeah.
Where the hell are they?
I don't know. How long does a church lecture go?
Why didn't you drive by the church?
Yeah, right?
Don't jump all over her.
What?
You know what I mean.
No, maybe I don't. You want to teach me how to handle my own daughter?
You two are going to fight about it now?
She's fired up.
Yeah. Yeah, she's going into it in the right mindset.
Yeah.
Get your butt in the car right now, young lady. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, but I have all my stuff for school. I'm staying.
No, you're not, Paige.
Yeah.
They're right. We thought they knew. They didn't.
I'll get your bag.
Yeah, cool. He's
Yeah.
done very well.
No, he did. He's right. I mean, she did just run off. And, I could not have gotten away with that when I was a kid.
No.
Hey, Mom, I left a note. I'm
My
not coming
parents did
home.
the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Remember, I was in a basement watching movies. My friend realized that it was after dark, My mom was driving around town looking for me.
Exactly.
Pre-cell phone days.
I got really killed as a small child once because of that.
I was on a bike. She was
Me
like,
too.
Yep.
I got caught on my bicycle from a friend's house when I was not supposed to be out at a friend's.
She followed me the whole way. She must have driven like 10 miles an hour.
Hold it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, really, she's a kid. She's not in a position to be like, I'm not coming home tonight.
You think this is a game?
No.
You can't run off like that. We need to be able to trust you.
Did you say anything to Pastor Tim?
This is a game.
She should be in trouble for
Yeah,
this.
she should.
You asked for the truth, and with that comes responsibility. Do you understand that?
Okay, Uncle Ben.
She's
right, yeah.
She did say, I don't care, you have to tell me.
You need to act as if everything is perfectly normal.
But it's not.
Paige.
I didn't tell him.
Do you like Pastor Tim being alive?
Also, does he have kids? Because it's a little strange that she's just staying there.
Right.
I don't think he's up to anything.
No.
It's
I mean, his
strange.
wife was there.
Yeah.
You have to go to Martha's tonight, right?
Yeah.
Like, she likes that. She gets enjoyment out of that.
The fact that he just absolutely does not want to go.
Yeah. So you have fun.
Yeah.
Don't forget your turtleneck.
He's like, yes, I do. Where's my ugly wig?
Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
Clark's back.
Yep.
And the smell, it lingers, you know, much longer than they say.
Crack a window. Some fans in there.
It's a nice place.
Oh, crap.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
He's not going in. I think that signal was like someone's there.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I saw you today staring into your coffee mug for a minute straight.
You know, I talk to it sometimes. Agent Gadd's schedule is exhausting.
We all know it's the secretaries that make the place run.
Why not hit him with, hey, I'm freaked out because the office was bugged?
Like she's been interviewed more than once. Be like, I'm really scared. It's really uncomfortable.
I hear the gossip at work about your marriage, and you know, you should talk to somebody, but I'm not the right person.
No, I just...
That's really good. That was some professional distraction there.
You know, I have an early morning, and it's getting late.
Yeah.
She should have a real talk with Clark about why Agent Beeman's asking questions around.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, you will.
Good night.
Good night.
That was weird, him just dropping by like that.
Yeah, she knows that he's onto her.
Yeah.
So how does Clark go in?
Asking someone if they're okay, you can do that anytime. You can do it at work. You don't surprise them at their house.
9 o'clock at night.
Yeah. John's still under there? Oh, she hid the picture.
Yeah,
Which makes sense. Yeah.
Marriage, yeah.
I met him after. He said he saw a guy get out of a car with government plates, go into her apartment building.
Got a good system.
Yeah.
2 messages so far. Hans did good.
Yeah.
He really saved the day.
He did save the day. That'd have been an awkward knock.
You'd have to kill Stan and
Right? Because
probably
Stan would recognize him.
Yeah.
Even with the disguise, Stan would have recognized him.
He'd be like, Phil, what are you doing?
Yeah, Phil, what are you wearing?
Sick turtleneck.
I'm a friend of your husband. Clark knows he must be worried.
Is he all right?
Yes.
Oh,
See, he just seems villainous, doesn't he?
yeah.
This guy,
Is this a threat?
he's straight out of Lethal Weapon, too.
He's got cougar hands.
Yeah.
It's a sedative. Keep you calm.
She's not taking that?
It's 5 milligrams. Trust me, it's helpful.
Just keep your nerves calm. That's it.
Yeah.
It was Agent Beeman.
What did he want?
He said that he was worried about me, but
Stan is not dumb.
But we might have to go. Away, someplace new.
I don't like Martha's chances of continuing. I changed what I said before the show. This might be coming to a head.
The best, most dangerous officers the KGB has. Now they got to somebody inside, and it wasn't me. Work on that.
Well, that is actually true.
It is.
Everybody was hooking up with.
Yeah, he's full blown in love with her.
That's my camera.
How about I take the film out, expose it, give it back to you?
I don't like him.
He's overplaying his hand. He thinks he can take her, and I don't think that's the case.
Tell Lisa I'll talk to her soon, in person.
Whatever.
What happens when he and she are no longer of use to them?
Right? Nothing good. I mean,
Yeah, exactly. No one is like long-term thinking here.
yeah.
Was her sense that Stan was really concerned for her? Or that he was investigating?
Investigating, yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Just chatting about spy stuff.
Is this Roger, who we went to SeaWorld with?
Yes.
Is he really our cousin?
What do you think, Paige?
There are going to be things...
Aunt Helen, who you stayed with. I met her. I went to her house. Was she really sick?
None of these people are your relatives.
But Henry is my brother.
If you calm down for a minute.
You guys are my parents.
Paige, please.
But everything else is just a lie, right? Everything is a lie. Please, don't touch me.
So you send there, be like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, I was like, "What's a lie?" Aunt Helen's not our aunt.
I just wanted to hear your voices. No. Same old, you know. The glamorous FBI.
Oh, this is sad.
Totally not a spy.
Oh, God, I have 21 days saved up, but I don't want to leave right now.
Take a vacation. Go see your parents.
Send you some shot.
Yeah.
Hey.
So are you going to keep going off on us every chance you get, or?
Yeah. How about we give you an allowance?
All right.
It's hush money.
Your mom wasn't well, and she needed time to recover, to get better.
She got shot. Yeah.
This is you in the hospital the night Henry was born.
Oh.
Your mom said I had to bring you over that night, even though it was late. Couldn't wait till the next day.
This is a good tactic.
Yeah.
Right here. It's like, by the way, your family loves you.
This is when we went camping in the Blue Ridge Mountains. You were 7. Shared a tent with Henry.
Oh.
He was afraid a bear was going to eat him.
I didn't know that.
He made me promise not to tell.
See, you have secrets too.
Yeah, right? Really? So you kept Henry's secret just fine.
Start gaslighting her.
Давайте я угадаю. Ваш отец?
Он часто бывал в Праге.
He's so tall. It's like distractingly tall.
I want to see him dunk one time when the show's over.
Если он остановит операцию с таким потенциалом, для него могут не появиться возможности работать над другими.
Something's going to turn up in that. It's going to be big.
Yeah. I hate to say, I do like Oleg a lot, though.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't know.
She doesn't think she has any family, and she does.
Look,
Look, if you don't take her, I will.
How are they going to... I don't know. I'm sure they'll logistically figure it out.
Yeah.
But it does seem complicated.
They do work in travel agency.
Right.
So they know a guy that knows a guy.
You have approval to release Abbas and Zidran. To the officer with ID number 24765.
Got it.
They're good, man.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
Abdul Qadir's sons were fighting in Saigani. They were captured by Soviets. He's loyal to his family, not Afghanistan.
That's some bad ADR there, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
Your friends only have to act like they have goals other than winning this war, or allies other than us, and that would be it.
I'm enjoying the cutting of the scene, too.
Yeah.
I don't know these men. My men are in the mountains. My men are honorable.
So it's safe to say he is radical.
Yeah.
I am Abazin Zadran. I am the one who cuts the throats of the communists.
That's getting played.
If there were 200 infidels standing on the road, I would cut every one of them.
Yeah, very tough hang.
Yeah.
So how did they get rid of the other two?
I think him.
You think?
Yeah, they turn him. They can convince that they're not with the program, and he'll just put that back to work.
The risk we run now is things with Paige will move too slowly. Philip will continue to block progress.
Well, I can't help wondering if Philip is right.
Thank you. Okay, I was wrong about him.
I can think out loud with you after 30 years.
Think out loud all you like. It's a free country. I'd never seen anything quite like it in 40 years. They fired the head of the American department, who left in shame.
They should. It's stupid.
Yeah.
They still want to try it again.
They think you can do it.
So it's his job to get Paige on board.
All the pressure's on him.
Yeah.
I need to speak with my friends.
Is this confrontational here?
Yeah. Does he have his knife that he kills everybody with?
I doubt they let him fly in one like that.
Yeah, they're fine.
Oh, wow. You were ready. Just right into it. So 2 of them are dead.
Oh, wow. Yep.
How did he get his knife through all of this? I thought he'd use like a letter opener from the hotel or something.
Yeah.
He flew on a plane.
Yeah, he did. Like, me and this knife go everywhere.
Right?
It's like Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe.
I had it hidden in my hat the whole time.
What was a big hat?
Yeah.
What's that? Some Jerry Lewis movie. Oh, man. Right?
Paige, I'm going to see my mother before she dies in Russia.
It's gonna work. It's gonna get her on board.
I think you're right. I think this is the sales pitch.
I need a break. We need a break.
Martha.
No, I can't take it.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. How could you?
I can't be here with you like this.
You let her go?
That's the big question.
Whoa. What are you doing, man? Come on. Gonna show her
Is
who
he
she
gonna-
is?
I don't know how far this goes. I give her a 50-50 chances of surviving the scene at this point.
Yeah. I mean, this is dark. If he takes off his
Yeah.
disguise, he's like, "You're dying."
Oh, the makeup people are so good on this show.
They sure he called him out for having a toupee, but
Right.
I think it's like glued in there. Jeez.
Yeah. Well, it's got to be firm.
Yeah.
My man needs a shower.
Yeah, it does. There's so many pins.
Yeah. Now she can identify him, so I don't know what he's going to do here.
Is that it?
Come
All
on.
Come on, dude. Don't do this to us. That's okay.
So we're gonna have to
that
wait
was
a
the
week.
longest
Right.
pause I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. That was on purpose. Like, is there another scene?
No.
Well, I don't know.
I thought he was going to kill her for a second. I really did.
For a second, I did too. Maybe this is like part of his plea. Like, this is the real me. I love you. Please stay. I don't know. Maybe this is a way of talking out of killing her. But I feel like if she still says, I'm still going to go, he might have to kill her.
I don't think she'll. I think at this point she's going to stay. I don't think he's going to kill her yet. I mean, I just don't think so. I think him being honest and open with her is what she wanted, you know?
He definitely doesn't want to kill her. Like,
No.
he kills people he shouldn't kill, but he's never enjoyed it or sought it out or, you know.
People, for the most part, that he doesn't really know.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I feel like this would be a tough one for him.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. This is a plea. This is
Yeah,
hey,
it is. Like,
don't go.
all the chips
go.
on the table, you know.
Now he doesn't have to wear his disguise when he goes to Caesar too.
Do you think he has to tell her who he is if he's not going to kill her? Like, this is the truth?
I don't think he tells her everything. I think he tells her like, "This is what I look like."
Sure.
I have another. Well, I don't think he says to their family. I think if he says to
No,
their
there's
family,
no way
then
that's
push her forward, right. But yeah, I think this is his new ploy. His new ploy is like, "This is what I look like."
Yeah, like, I'm trying to be more honest now.
Like, if
Don't
you want
go.
to stay
Yeah.
here, you're in danger. If you don't stay here, you're in danger.
I don't know if he tells her that. Then he's just threatening her. And then it's like she's definitely going to go. If you say you have to stay here or I have to kill you, she's going to go tell on him.
All right, yeah, okay, you got me there.
I feel like
it's still interesting.
No, it is. He's got to give her the plea. Like, I want you to stay, and I can't stress how much I do. Now the threat to her may be there, but she can't see it because if that's
ironic.
If that's something that becomes public, then it's over. Then she's going to tell somebody.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I don't know where we're going now because when we started this episode, we were so confident that season 4 she'd be there.
You're right.
She still could.
This isn't.
She still could.
Yeah, this isn't over.
No, it's just a whole new ball game.
Sets up something else for sure. Well, because Elizabeth and Paige are about to be gone for a while, so it's just going to be Philip.
Yeah.
You know, maybe this could be a kind of thing where it's like, I can spend more time with you this week, you know, because, you know, my other family's going to be gone. Yeah, my other family's gone. I don't know.
I'll still have Henry. I mean, you know.
Sure. Or it could be like, Henry, go stay with the Beemans or whatever.
Yeah, no, Henry doesn't matter on the show,
You're right.
unfortunately. Yeah, and I wonder if this Russia trip is going to be, if we're going to see it, or if it's going to be like a That's what happened in the break between season 3 and season 4.
I feel like we're going to see it.
I think
I think it's so important, not just for for Elizabeth, but also for Elizabeth and Paige's relationship.
It's a big Paige moment. Also, I want to see.
It's good drama for us to see her say goodbye to her dying mom for sure.
Do you think that's the next episode? Or do you think that's like a season 4 premiere?
I don't know. I'm not sure where they kind of end the season or on what note. Mm-hmm. I remember going into the end of season 2, we were like, there's an awful lot to wrap up here, and I don't know what they're going to wrap up and what they're not. They ended up wrapping up almost everything.
Everything in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but in such a quick and kind of clumsy way.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure, again, with so much still out there on this season, and I feel like this season is paced much better and everything.
Yeah.
I don't feel like everything's going to get resolved this season like it did,
don't think so.
like a weirdly tidy bow tying everything off like last season.
Sure.
So I expect there to still be a lot of balls in the air.
Me too. And they have an hour to cover a lot of ground.
Absolutely.
And I think the Nina thing is not going to get resolved.
No, that's going to go on for a minute. Yeah,
0% chance. We also have the other storyline with the girl. The young girl that he's also working.
Haven't seen her in quite a while, but I think that storyline might be kind of tied up. It was all, can I get a bug into this guy's house?
Sure.
And can I get in and out to get the bug?
Yeah.
So we can assume that continues, but I don't know that we necessarily have to see it.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, but I don't feel like it has to be shown.
I'm anticipating at least another scene or something.
There may be, but I just don't think, there's no universe in which he's got to tie up that loose end by killing her, because to her, he's just some guy that doesn't live in town that's hanging out with this girl.
Yeah.
He can just vanish.
I never questioned her safety. It's
right.
Just, they went out of their way to show enough of it, I guess,
But I thought most of it was just how to bug the guy's house and get the bug, and they've done that.
Yeah.
You may be right. I'm not saying it's over, but I'm just saying it could be.
Yeah. I don't see that continuing into season 4.
I don't either.
So that's why I'm thinking maybe if it's going to wrap up, maybe next week. But we'll see.
Sure.
This show is impossible to predict.
Right.
We did not anticipate the season 2 finale at all.
Right. I expected there to be a lot more hanging out at the end of season 2 that instead was wrapped at the end of it.
And I can't believe I'm saying this. I can't wait to see what's happening with Martha.
Yeah.
I really can't wait to see what's happening.
Obviously, that's the big setup for next episode, because that was our cliffhanger here. We stopped, mid breakup conversation, which is an interesting place to do it.
Yeah. And also Hans, I'm really intrigued by his character.
Right.
We know he's a lunatic.
Yeah, he's definitely a bit of a fanatic.
Yeah.
And the stuff that he's doing right now has nothing to do with his actual cause. I don't know. I think his own cause, with South Africa, could be a problem.
Could be.
Because he might be kind of a loose cannon when it comes to that aspect of it.
Sure.
He can tell Martha all you want.
Yeah. Do you think that we go back to the Mujahideen storyline next episode?
For sure.
Because that was quite the
that was quite a
mic drop there.
Right, yeah. I think of all of the spy storylines going, that's the one I'm fairly certain gets the most kind of wrap up. Is them going back on the whole weapons deal and everything which they're trying to destroy.
That's been this whole season,
right?
That's been the focus of it, really.
Absolutely. So I guess we'll see. Obviously, they can't let the guy go back home with a whole lot of Stinger missiles, which is kind of the plan.
Yeah,
to shoot down Russian airplanes or Soviet airplanes.
You just gutted 2 guys in a hotel room,
right? So I think that probably gets some type of wrap up, but. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't think the Martha thing is done.
I really don't think so. I mean, it's either this is just like the precursor to a horrible end for her.
Right. And the other thing is if he kills her, everybody in that FBI office is going to know exactly what happened. If Martha all of a sudden disappears from the earth, then Stan's going to know that she was being worked by somebody.
Yeah.
And God only knows what they can do, investigation and surveillance wise to walk it back.
Yeah.
To figure out that. I mean, I don't know. Did they marry in a marriage certificate, mail in a marriage certificate, and all that stuff?
There's a picture.
I mean, they're going to get a hold of her parents and be like, "What's going on?" Well, she had this husband that things weren't going well with. You know what I mean? Like,
do the parents have a picture of them? That's the real question.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They have a picture. They know what he looks like. Not that that's helped anybody, but I mean, they can at least say like, there is a guy who Martha married that she never mentioned at work. I mean, I think a lot of it gets kind of worked out.
I think that's going to be super tense if that's the case.
Right.
Forward into season 4, that'd be wild if that's the case. They're really hot in their tails then.
Yeah, I think so too. I think marrying Martha meant that you can't just kill Martha.
No.
Because now the FBI would be all over that.
And that explains the Hail Mary time, taking the wig off.
Yeah, I that's what I think. I think he's doing everything he can to keep it from going that route.
Like I said, can't wait to see that storyline. I'm really shocked that they made Martha one of the most interesting characters in the show.
Yeah, they really played the long game with her because for a long time I was like, Martha. Like for most of season 2, I was like, Martha again.
They could just call this show The Long Game.
Yeah, I mean, really, yeah.
Every storyline is such a
great. No, they've made Martha's story this season very compelling.
I'm into it.
I am too. All right, we'll catch you next one, guys.
See ya.